stress is a systemic problem, right? It affects not just tumor cells, it affects the immune system, it affects cells that are supporting our normal healthy tissues. So one aspect definitely is cortisol. That is actually one that can help to promote metastatic spread, and its functions are how it's acting can depend on the cell type it's acting on. So some of these systemic stressors can alter some of these pro-metastatic immune cells, like neutrophils, like I was mentioning, that make them more aggressive or their ability to hide the tumor cells more effectively to let them grow and fuel and actually survive when they get to the distant site. So one case, stress can alter our normal immune system to make it more, some of the cell types more adaptable for allowing tumor cells to grow out. In the context of the tumor cells themselves, it can impact their metabolic activity. It can create, when we call it metabolic plasticity, what it really means is that the cells can adapt to use different energy sources a little easier and survive harsh conditions. So it's stimulating how these stress molecules, when in circulation, can stimulate the actual tumor cells to allow them to adapt locally and change part their metabolism. It can change other things about them too, including primary cilia. Stress can alter the state of the primary cilia, and stress also acts differently on tumors. It's not always bathe the whole tumor. You can create these cells, we call them resistor or persister cells. So you might be able to debulk the vast majority of primary tumor or metastatic tumors, but some of these cells, when expressed to stress in the environment with the other cells participating, can hide away and they can tuck away and they might reemerge 10, 30 years later. And that's what we're seeing oftentimes in breast cancer patients, that they might be cured for 10 years and then other reemergences or reawakening of these cells that could have been spread early on are starting to emerge. And then unfortunately, we're seeing more cases of brain metastases in patients with breast cancer. Because we're getting very good at treating the other aspects of some of the solid tumors in lung and liver, but other ones are escaping. So it all is a very systems level. It's a roundabout way of saying that there's a lot of players involved that can impact this. So it's not just one player.